What's up YouTube? It's Instant Dreamer here today, and today I'm going to be talking about a dream that I had in 2022. And this dream I had was about the zombie apocalypse and Moses. Now, I wasn't going to record this dream as early as I did because I kind of wanted to get it right, but one of my family members is coming over to my house in a few days, and basically I have like a board, like a whiteboard of prophetic dreams that I want to like make. And I've been like kind of like putting it off in. And although I plan to do like things to kind of cover it up and all that, I don't really want my brother to see it because for the prompt for this dream, I put it under the same name as my nephew who's in this dream, and my brother might think I'm a little bit weird for that, so I kind of want to get this video recorded as soon as possible. But basically, this dream I had was in 2022, and it's set in the future. It's about like a zombie apocalypse outbreak, and it's one of my many zombie dreams that I've had, and it has Moses and my nephew in it. So basically what happened in the dream was I was in Palmerston North, which is like a place where my family's from, and pretty much my nephew was at the ball, which is like prom for New Zealanders, and he was like there. He was like at the ball, and he was like basically a 17-year-old in like a suit and tie. And when I had this dream, he was like a baby and stuff, but now he's a 17-year-old. Now he was 17, and we were in this prom place, and it was like an Art Deco kind of place. It was a 2-story Art Deco place, and it was a school ball, and like my nephew was just like sitting in the seats, because what happens in school balls in New Zealand, I don't know about like proms and like other countries or whatever, is that we have like a dinner, then we do a dance, and that's what my nephew did. And it then cut off to like me and stuff picking this guy up, and basically I was telling him he had to go, and I was telling him that basically he had to go because there was going to be a zombie outbreak, and he basically came with me, like, and for some reason in the dream I was like Moses, like I was literally Moses, like I was like this really tall, buff, old guy with like short grey hair, like really short hair. I had like really strong fists. I was a really like big, burly kind of guy, and I was like wearing like a suit and tie without a tie. I had this like really angry expression on my face, and for some reason my eyes were completely white. There were no pupils for some reason. For some reason I was Moses, but I was supposed to be this guy's uncle. Now, I'm gonna talk more about what I think that means later. Now, basically, me and my nephew and all that kind of stuff the scene cut to like this kind of like complex of like big department stores in New Zealand. We have like these really big department stores that have like giant like parking lots and all that stuff. And we were going in between there, and like I was like running through it with my nephew, and I could somehow like detect or like sense that there was like some kind of like zombies, like there were these zombies that were hunting after us. Basically these packs of like hunter zombies, which were like zombies that were running around. They were able to hunt us in packs, and they were like zombies, kind of like the zombies 28 days later, except they were more intelligent, and they were able to like sniff us out like dogs basically, and they were hunting us. And I somehow knew that like they were around, even though I couldn't see them. Like I could somehow psychically sense them, and I kind of knew that like we would be fine and all that kind of stuff. And I was basically able to avoid them and dodge them somehow. I don't remember how, but I was. Then we cut into like this cave and stuff, and we cut into this cave, and there was like this woman talking to us. It was like some weird fucking superhero looking device, and we were basically like safe in the cave, and the dream ended. So basically what I think that this means is that when the zombie apocalypse happens, there's going to be zombies that are like more intelligent, and I believe that the zombie apocalypse is going to happen sometime in the 2030s, because my nephew was born in 2019, and if you fast forward 17 years, That's like 2035, 2036, and I'm not sure if he was 17 turning 18 or if he had just turned 17. I don't remember his exact birthday, but pretty much my nephew, well, he's kind of my nephew, it's complicated. Pretty much my nephew, he turned like 17 and all that, and it's gonna happen sometime during like when the zombie apocalypse happens, when the government does that stuff, it's gonna happen sometime during the school ball, during like the start of the year, or like sometime in the middle of the year, depending on when it happens, depending on like what events of the year happen, like all that stuff, etc., etc. And pretty much that's all gonna happen. And yeah, pretty much there's gonna be zombies that like they can hunt us, they can snuff us out like dogs, and they're pretty much like they're gonna hunt us in packs and try to take us down basically, and you're gonna have to require, I don't know, I guess God's help or something. You know, there's lots of dreams on Prophet Dreams Online about different like kinds of zombies that hunt us. I think these is gonna be one of them. I also think that it means that like Moses may be reincarnated or something, or like it means that like something personal about me. Because when I woke up, I had the saying in my head, a prophet like unto Moses, which is something that people like use to argue that Jesus Christ was like a prophet, and that like Joshua from the Old Testament was a prophet. Basically, I was trying to say I was like it, but I was like, that doesn't make any sense. How am I supposed to be a prophet? So I kind of think it means that like Moses is gonna like reincarnate, or there's gonna be some prophetic figure who's kind of like Moses from the Bible, because Moses like he got the Torah handed down and all that kind of stuff. Like I think the Bible talks about reincarnation. I think that Jesus Christ has been reincarnated on Earth. He's already been reincarnated. I personally think he was born in 2017 potentially, and I think that Moses and other people have also been reincarnated on the Earth. So yeah, that's what I think it means. Yeah, I know not everyone believes in like reincarnation and all that, but I just wanted to get this dream out quickly before I do anything else. I'll be posting more dreams from now on. I'm NZ Dreamer, I'm out, peace. Now, I just want to quickly talk about some thoughts that I had while editing this video. When I was editing this video and looking through it, I began to have some thoughts about the things I said. Now, I wanted to put an addendum to this video anyway, but now I definitely have some things to say. So, the things I want to say is that I think that the Bible in general talks a lot about reincarnation, and I think that there's two kinds of reincarnation in the Bible. There's one kind of reincarnation which is like normal, like reincarnation. I believe that when the Bible got hijacked and tampered by the Romans and by the Catholic Church, and also by the lying scribes in Jeremiah 8 and the Gospel of Matthew, when the scribes of Israel went to Babylon during Babylonian captivity, the Bible actually got like kind of tampered with by the scribes, and Jeremiah spoke out against it. And the reason why we have the Talmud, the Mishnah, the Oral Law, and all the messed up things about Judaism is because of that. That's why Satan ran Judaism during the time of Jesus. I had another dream showing me that. Now, I just want to say that we had like reincarnation in the Bible, and there's many, I've seen many like prophetic dreams that claim that certain figures from the Bible have reincarnated. There was this one woman called Change is Coming Soon. She's some kind of Hebrew Israelite prophetess, I guess. You know, she thinks the Israelites are black. I personally think they were Indian, but like whatever, it doesn't matter. She says that in her past life she was an Israelite in Egypt, and she said that apparently Idi Amin, the dictator of Uganda, was an Egyptian pharaoh. She also claims that King David is reincarnated, and I've seen it's being revealed to me in a dream. It's being implied to me that Jesus Christ has already came back. He's already been reincarnated on this earth, and he's walking around. I think he's only a child at this point. You know, they say that a little child's going to lead them all. I think that means that Jesus Christ is going to lead the nations and stuff. And, you know, in the same dream, it was also implied to me that John the Revelator is around. It's confirmed to me. And confirmed that I was reincarnated back in the day, during the time of Jesus. Now, that's just my belief. So, yeah, but to get to another thing, I think that the Book of Revelations, which is also the Book of Revelation, I believe that, like, that book is talking about the New World Order. I basically believe that John the Revelator was, one, showing more things than just this. I got a feeling he was showing more stuff somehow. And two, I think that Yahweh, God, the Most High, Jesus, whoever, showed him, like, the New World Order, the plans of the Illuminati and the Freemasons and all that kind of stuff, because they did exist back then. They were called the Mystery Schools and stuff. And pretty much I think that, like, John the Revelator was showing all the stuff and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think he understood all of it. I don't think that they were meant to understand all of it, because basically I think what was supposed to happen was we were supposed to have, like, other prophets, other prophetic dreamers, dreamers of dreams, and stuff like that, kind of updated, because, like, to update it to, like, when we got closer to the New World Order happening, we would have a prophet or something in, like, the Christian church or whatever saying, oh, this and that means that. But that never happened, because Christianity got hijacked by the Romans and by Satan and by the Catholic Church. So that's what's going on, in my opinion. So basically, I think the reason why some things about the Book of Revelation don't make sense was because it was supposed to be updated, but it never did. So yeah, to anyone who still believes in cessationism, that stuff's bullshit. So yeah, so basically I believe that Revelation 9:6 is talking about the zombie apocalypse, and basically I believe that through some kind of black magic or, like, advanced technology, that somehow we're gonna become zombies. We're gonna be stuck inside these zombie bodies. Like, we're gonna be under some kind of mind control if we become zombies. We won't want to be zombies, but we're gonna be, like, forced to do messed up stuff to hunt people down and eat them and all that stuff. So yeah, to anyone who took the JAB, when that time happened, or anyone who will take it, don't take it. Don't take it if it does happen, and try to detox if you did take it, because it may make you a zombie and all that kind of stuff. And don't sleep around with people who took the jab if you can. And if you still want to be with this person, get them to our detox and all that. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I think the Book of Revelation was talking about advanced technology, same with the Book of Daniel, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. This is not as well edited as the rest of the video, but I don't really have time to edit the rest of this, so you're just gonna have to take it as it is. Yeah. And enjoy my other videos.